Hey yo, this is YetiWhiskers and welcome back to some more modded Minecraft here on the Yeti Cave. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. Here's another video. Surprise, surprise. We had more than one. Well, I shouldn't say that yet because it's not edited, but here's to hoping. So the plan for today is I need to get the storage situated for all of my farm. So we're gonna start here with the sugarcane farm. We may get to these guys. These guys aren't even working yet, so I'm not 100% sure I'm going to update that yet. And then we're going to head to the Guardian farm and get that figured. So first thing we need to do is to get in here and head on down. You can see I already did a little bit. I took out the middle here. Kind of want to show you what I'm working with. Light this up so you can see a little bit better. It doesn't matter for mob spawns, but just so that you guys can see. So down here we have a bunch of water streams that are coming from the sugarcane farms this direction and this direction. They meet up in the corner and the water will shoot this way and take our sugarcane in this direction, and then it meets up here on the floor. We can take this back, I guess. I wonder if there's some over here. Sure enough. And we can put this back. Okay. So it does the same thing in this side. Water stream this way and down. Water stream this way and down. So because of the way that we have this set up, I couldn't think of a very good way to get our storage here in the middle. So ideally what I'd like is to have the storage here in the middle, but that's okay. We're gonna go down a level and have our storage down below. So you can see over this way, I have been pillaring up. So the plan is to come down here and have just a tiny little storage area for our sugarcane. We will have a storage drawer where the sugarcane will be held right there in the middle. And then we'll have a little ladder trapdoor to come down this way. We're gonna have to update our water streams so that they meet up. Let's see. To do quite a bit of digging, and I'm gonna do a bunch of this off camera, but I kind of wanted to show you my plans. So what we're gonna have to do is update the water stream to come here, and we'll have a hopper here that goes into this guy. Let's jump back up. So I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these hoppers just so we can get it set up. You can kind of see what the plan is. So the hoppers should feed into this guy here, and then we should, in theory, start getting sugarcane to come into here. And this guy down this way. Boop. So we'll have to make some drawer keys so that we can see the quantity and then lock it. Just, it's a habit I have. And let's see, yeah, jump back up. But then it should flow into here. All our sugarcane can get into here. And then once we start getting close to capacity at the storage drawer here, it holds 32 stacks, which is quite a bit. Once we get close to capacity, we can put either an upgrade in it or we can do a void upgrade. So let's go to add storage drawers here. So there's a whole bunch of different upgrades that can upgrade the amount they can hold. Downgrade, I don't know why you would want to do that, but you could. And then the void upgrades just destroys the excess items. So we'll probably put an upgrade or two in there and then just void the rest. We aren't going to need tons and tons and tons of paper, especially once we get our villagers set up to trade and we have the librarians that we need. Oh, that's not good. Put that back. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to put the floor back. We'll do a little bit of interior decorating, I think, make this look a little bit better and make the storage situation work the way that we want so that we don't have this. One thing to also note, you may notice the chests are back to the vanilla texture. I'm going to go through and develop this once again. I've got the old texture saved down. We're going to use some of the old textures, but I want to use some of the new textures as well from Jappa. I think he does a good job, so we want to give him a little bit of honor there in using what we can, but I do want some variants and variations in the textures. So we're going to try and figure some of that out for the 1.16. Right now, all we've got is just the GUI updates. I just have the dark, and that is it. So that's the only texture pack change that I've got right now. It's just the GUI updates. Everything is dark. You can see it down below as well. So I'm going to head and jump off camera. I'm going to update our storage, and I'll talk to you in just a sec. Welcome back, my friends. Check it out. So we've been busy. Down here you can see it's changed. In the middle here, we've kind of got this little workstation, little cactus, a loom, which is new, barrels, which are new. We got some barrels over here for storage. I updated below us so that the water streams work, and we come down here, a little more barrels for some storage, and you can see in here we have sugarcane. So we're at 13 stacks plus 1. As we continue to be around this area, we should get more. And I've heard this, the the observers go off a few times. So I know for sure that this is working, and we are gathering more and more sugarcane. So that's good. Excellent. Project number 1, update project number 1, done. Let's go to sleep so it's not quite so loud. Head on up here, and here's a bed. Oh, it's not a thunderstorm. I guess we can't go to sleep. So the next thing that I want to do today is to go over to our Guardian farm, which is that way. Let's check this out. JourneyMap, very nice. So we are here. Zoom in a little bit. Whoop. We're right here, and our Guardian farm is just over this way right here. So we're gonna go over there, update the storage room a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer, and get ourselves some storage going on. So I will head over that way and see you in just a second. And welcome to the Guardian farm. So here you can see the Guardian spawning really well. We went over this last time, and down this way is where our storage is gonna be. So luckily, not a whole lot we have to do as far as moving where the storage system is set up. We will, however, need a handful more storage drawers than we did for the other place. So we're gonna need one for Guardian heads, prismarine crystals, prismarine shards, and I don't know if the pufferfish is normal or not, but we'll grab a couple of these. You know what? I'm going to stand here for a while and just see how many different items we get so that we can get the correct number of drawers. So right now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll see. So I'm going to stand here for a while, kill a couple guardians, and make sure that that's right. And we'll honestly probably just jump back once this is done. So see you in a sec. Woohoo! Hello, friends. So let's head on down. I'll show you kind of what I've been working on. You can see I've fixed this all up to make it look like the top above. We've got some dark prismarine, which is incredibly expensive. I did not know. And zinc sacks, man. Luckily I had enough. And then we've kind of decorated it just to match the floor down here, the same way with the sea lanterns and the prismarine bricks. And then over to the right here, we've just got some guardian heads. So after spending some time up above, there are 6 drops from guardians, from what I can tell. Pufferfish is one of the super rare drops. You don't get it very often, but it does show up. So we've got a spot for that. Guardian heads, same deal. Fairly common. I mean, 8 will last a little bit. And then obviously the fish, 2 different types of fish, prismarine shards and prismarine crystals. So you can see prismarine shards, if you pay attention to the tooltip up above, we have 32 stacks. So we already are in need of an upgrade. So I went ahead and crafted 2 upgrades. So I'm gonna put 1 here, and then the cod, I'm gonna put another one in here just because this one seems to fill up the fastest. As we fill these up, like I mentioned earlier, we can add upgrades, and now you can see there's more going in. If you pay attention, again, 36, 37, 38, 39, you can see it's going up. So I've got a bunch in my inventory too. If you just double right click on this guy, anything, this is what this is, the drawer controller, which is where I've got the hopper. So it attaches to the storage drawers, and anything that is in a storage drawer around here will go into the storage drawer if you place it in the inventory of the drawer controller. So let's actually take a look. You can see back here. Pop back, you can see I've got from above the farm going down into here. Cooked cod, interesting. Going into the back of the drawer controller, and then it should be able to go to our storage drawers, which is pretty good. I also crafted up the drawer key, which will lock them, meaning, you know, if I accidentally pull all of them out, only a pufferfish can go in this drawer, or only a guardian head can go into this drawer. And then the last thing I want to do is to right-click the drawer controller, and we can see now the quantity of items inside there. So you can do it on a per drawer basis, but if you click on the drawer controller, the quantity or the locking will happen to any of the storage drawers that are within the range of the drawer controller. So that's pretty nifty, pretty neat. You can see we've got this all fixed and ready to rock, making me a happy man. Also, this was bugging me on this side. There was one over here, now there's one over there. So we fixed it, no problem. Go ahead and take another swing. It's just super satisfying. I think I saw a pufferfish even right there. To see this go through, and then woo! So nice to have the ability to repair our tools. So we're also going to need to gather a backpack. Oh, you can see. Just for things like the keys, I would like to have a backpack on hand. So I think to go get that, oops, if we can spell. This is from Simply Backpacks. So just a common backpack. We need a couple of white dye, some string, a chest, and some leather. And I think we've got that back at our base. So I will see you over yonder. Welcome back to the temporary base. So we just need to get ourselves a couple of dye, which I think we can get from this. Some string, leather. I think we needed 3 of those, and a chest. We can just use the birch because I don't care for the birch. I think we needed 2 of those. 1, 2. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so now let's craft this guy up real quick. Boop. And we should be able to craft ourselves a common backpack. Woohoo! And you can upgrade this as we go. You can see it's only got, I think, 18 slots. Is that what it says? 18 stacks, yeah. And you can upgrade this with gold, with diamonds. Easy. I need a gold block and a couple of things. We actually might be able to do this because when we were farming out the Guardian farm, we got a bunch of blocks of gold. This one's the tricky one with the block of diamond, and then eventually we could get a nether star and get this. But this one holds 99 stacks, which is insane. And I don't know if we'll ever get there, but mostly I just have this so that I can hold my tools and keep them on my person so that I don't have to run back and forth as often. So that's kind of nice. We can also put our trident in here. Very nice. Woohoo! Cool. Let's put this guy white dye, I think. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna go figure that out. You can see also I've got a tree farm going over here. Let's just like a little one because I am running out of wood. I normally typically go like deforest somewhere, but I'm not sure where I want to do that yet. And it's just as easy to have this kind of going. We can farm as we go back and forth and get ourselves some wood. All right, so now we've got kind of the storage situated. We're gonna head up north and northwest a little bit and grab ourselves some rails, hopefully, so that we can transport some of the villagers. We're gonna bring our villager breeder over here, and then we're gonna keep some over at spawn a little ways that way in order to have an iron farm. So up to the north and northwest there is a very large mesa. We're gonna make our way that way and hopefully find ourselves an abandoned mine shaft. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some rails gathered together, and I'll meet up with you in just a bit. Welcome back to the old Mushroom Island. And you saw we found quite a decent mine shaft over there. That mesa's real big. So there are mine shafts going all over the place over there. So we should have plenty of rails if we ever need any more, which is great news because we have quite a few blocks to travel from spawn over that way and bring our villagers over here. So I can't remember why I left this open. Maybe I thought it was going to be like an asteroid or meteorite hit. I have no idea, but we're going to use this as our villager breeder. We're going to use the design by Logical Geek Boy, and I'll put a link for that in the description. And well, I'm just going to bring over a farmer villager and one other just so that this is up and running, and then keep the villagers over there that we have. Eventually, we're going to bring a bunch of villagers this way, like our mending guy, and we'll have a trading hall over here. But for now, I just want to get the old breeder going so that we can get some villagers so that this place is lively. We have lots to do, obviously, but, you know, we've got at least one house so far, and we'll turn this into some sort of something here as well. Probably not in this video, because it's going to take a little while to get those guys from spawn that direction over to here, as well as build the breeder itself. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. Again, link for the description in the description for how to build this guy, and I'll meet up with you in just a sec. Inside here, you can see we have our 2 villagers. We have a farmer and just a regular old Joe. And I actually need to give the other guy a bunch of carrots. I've noticed in testing that it helps if you give this guy some carrots to kind of give him a jump start. So here you go, friend. Enjoy some carrots, and hopefully they'll start breeding here pretty quick. So I just want to show you the design really quick. And we can probably call it an episode. Ah, hearts, that's good. See, it's working already. Woohoo! Beautiful. Take a little screenshot. Hopefully we got that. Yes. So, oh, there he is, little guy. Hey, he should make his way over here. So, the way that this works is you have your normal standard villager breeder thing over here. If the farmer harvests carrots, gives them to his friend, makes them both happy and want to breed. And then over here with the new villager mechanics, you've got a bunch of beds. You have to have a certain number of beds in order for a baby to appear. And these trap doors make it so that like they can see the beds, but they can't get to them, especially the adults. and the baby villagers thinks they can make it to the bed. So they head over to the bed, drop down, and fall into here. And they'll hang out here, and there's a little cobblestone wall. And then once they grow up, they'll be another block taller, and their heads will get caught in this water stream, and they'll push themselves this way. And we can collect them over here. And eventually we'll have this go out into somewhere else, and we can turn them into whatever type of villager we want. But for now, we'll just collect them and let this run whilst we do other things. But that is all that I have planned for today. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the video. It means a ton to me. I'm excited to be back, and hopefully we have a bunch more videos. So, again, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.